Hello fellas, this is Coach Thomas here, and this video is dedicated to one of my amazing transformations, Andris Gyor. Okay, so Andris reached out to me in the springtime last year. Okay, we had a consultation call and we mainly discussed around him wanting to improve his overall lifestyle, but most importantly improve that self-confidence in his own body and the way he looks and the way he feels in his own skin. The main goals that we were discussing were all kind of based around the aesthetic goals. You know, he'd never been in the shape that he wanted to be in. You know, he was carrying a little bit of excess body fat, mainly around his chest, which he was super self-conscious about. He won't be afraid to hear me kind of say that and share that with you. And the main goals were really getting him in shape first and foremost, and developing a routine that he can stick to and be consistent with both the diet and the training. Andris is a business owner with his family, and they run long hours, especially through summer period where it does get super busy, and Andris kind of fell out of routine or prioritizing enough time to himself to be able to do things like work out and eat well consistently. So he needed our help, and I was really excited to work with Andris, not only because he's an amazing human being and we caught it off on fire on the actual consultation call. We share a lot in common, most notably being avid gamers on the PlayStation, but the really cool thing about Andris was he had a new bit of equipment which I have never come across before, and we were going to utilize that so that we could be as efficient with his workouts, working out from home before and after work whenever suited him. Okay, and this was a real catalyst, I think, for him to be able to remain consistent and enjoy himself. Not only that, but get more comfortable with training and the actual movements and the technique without the fear of others watching, like you can do and you can get in the gym itself. So the training side of things was all home-based from the start, utilising this bit of equipment which was mainly cable-based, but we also utilised his exercise bike for his cardio at home, and he also had a few other bits and bobs, like maybe some dumbbells, as well as plenty of space in the apartment. So we were able to integrate lots of different training modalities. Andris really enjoyed the conditioning and demon time finishes as part of his program too. And as we've moved into phase 2, we've started to integrate a bit more of a hybrid approach, because I did explain to Andris the kind of accessibility and availability and the opportunity to grow at a gym is going to kind of put your progress and accelerate it even further, and just kind of open up your repertoire to more movements and more exercises. Challenges and obstacles at first were mainly balancing this busy lifestyle with the training and nutrition. Okay, and Andris admittedly was pretty much a beginner in exercising, so a lot of the time we spent so much time working together on form and execution through a lot of exercise analysis, which we do to this day. And I make sure Andris sends me as many videos as he can. One, because he's at home, he's got no excuse, but two, because it means that not only are we getting kind of just one view of it, but I'm able to see that progression. And when I say this is perfect, sign you off, kind of, I'm happy with that, that's when, you know, Andris doesn't need to film certain exercises because he's got the technique nailed on. But it's been a really worthwhile exercise or activity that we've been doing. And not only has his progress in form and execution been amazing, but that's actually then led on to him training with the right intensity, making sure that we're performing the movements as they should be, and that has excelled his body transformation like no other. Andris started seeing results pretty much straight away. I've got to give it to this guy. He is someone that just took the bull by the horns and ran with it from day one. So he was always going to see that progress. He was always going to see those results pretty early, because he just adopted, listened, and executed everything that was given him. But not only that, he's shown his understanding the whole way through, and I've always looked for that clarity, that he understands why I'm doing certain things and why that things have worked, why certain things haven't worked as well. Physical changes, guy, I've not seen someone get so ripped in such a long time, and how quickly he got ripped too. But the most important thing was that he stayed healthy, that he stayed strong, that he stayed energized. And it wasn't only the physical transformation, but the lifestyle changes we were making were incredible. Like Andris, admittedly, smoker every single day. It is a European sort of thing to do. So I understood that from the start, and when we got more into a routine and we got more into, you know, seeing results in other areas, that's when I suggested, you know, well, how about we work on the smoking side of things? And Andris has done really well to now reduce him to, he doesn't smoke 2 days of the week, and on days he is smoking, he's reduced his intake a lot more, and we're continuously working on that together. But yeah, to see Andris's results and how ripped he got, especially in his abs and his triceps, I've never seen anything like it. You can see absolutely every muscle separated within there. And I think when Andris started seeing these results as well, he got excited as I did. And it gave him the confidence to continue and realise what he really had potential in. Now, in terms of performance goals, nothing has been achieved in that realm yet, but we have set ourselves on some powerlifting, and potentially signing up to a powerlifting meet this year would be something that Andris, one, will put him outside of his comfort zone, but two, is very exciting to aim for. But that'd be really, really cool to see that happen. And in terms of the goals that we set out throughout the journey, yeah, we've just been hitting them non-stop, and we've been adding, like I say, more lifestyle goals throughout that journey too. So we're not only improving the aesthetic and the body composition, but we're hitting all areas, like, you know, sleep routines have got more efficient. We're spending more time with friends and family and being more social and making sure that we're not kind of getting bombarded with work. We're learning how to deal with stress in a much more manageable and, you know, tolerant manner, instead of kind of stressing out and losing kind of composure. Loads of things we've worked on, and it's incredible. Like, now we're testing the waters more with Andris's like kind of adherence to diet and how to balance social situations, where admittedly in the past he would just let the wheels fall off the wagon and, you know, overindulge in alcohol, in booze, in food, and he's managing it super, super well. Now, in terms of the role that I played throughout the journey, I've always said this to all my clients: I'm the coordinator, you are the pilot. That means I can prescribe you the programs, I can guide you along the way, I can support you where you need it. But being the pilot, you've got to be the driver at the end of the day. You've got to take this forward, and you've got to run with whatever it is I provide you with. And all of this success for Andris wouldn't have been possible without his hard work, determination, dedication, and just trust in me, and trust in the program, trust in the process, which I do really thank Andris for that. He's super happy with where he's at, but he's not done. Nowhere near done. He's got some big aspirations. You know, this is a new lifestyle change, and he can envisage the next 10 years of training, because he wants to become, you know, a strong bodybuilder slash powerlifter. He's got really big aspirations for where he wants to get to, which is incredible. So he's happy, but we ain't done yet. Watch this space. And what's next for this guy? Like I say, we are just started in phase 2 now. Well, I say just started, we're a few weeks into it. We're kind of navigated past the maintenance phase pretty well, and we're going into the kind of slow reverse dieting, where we're looking to increase that lean muscle mass whilst staying lean. And, you know, for people that are maybe thinking about starting their journey with Physique Academy today, is stop fucking hesitating. You're only going to look at this opportunity, or you're only going to look at yourself 12 months down the line and say, what have I just done with the past 12 months? Why have I done this? It's like anything, you know, if you're too late, or say too late, if you miss the kind of big investment in Bitcoin, if you kind of don't sign up to your favourite festival and miss out on the tickets, it's just regret. You regret the things that you don't do. And with our methods, with our track records, with our skills, our expertise, the team behind each and every coach on the team, you fucking guaranteed, with your perseverance, with your hard work and dedication, to achieve exactly what you want to achieve and more. For people wanting to start their journey and use Andris as an example, is you've got to fucking want it first and foremost, because this guy sacrificed, you know, and not to the point where he was missing out on stuff, sacrificed in a sense where he had a look at his life, he had a look at his lifestyle, his schedule, and he changed things. He made things work for him, and you've got to be willing to do that. And if you are willing to do that, then we will work with you to fit in the program. You know, we make sure that it is something that fits into your lifestyle, and we're going to do that for you. So if you feel inspired by Andris's journey, because it has been a fucking incredible one, and you will be seeing more from him so far, don't delay any longer. Get yourself signed up today, book your consultation call, and you could be the next Andris Gyor, and you could be the next Physique Academy transformation.